Hello, this is Miss Loftus. I know that you are probably thinking, man, look at those earrings. Those are gorgeous. Well, they are magnets because today's lesson is all about magnets. I'm going to show you a quick little YouTube video all about magnets, and then I will come back on here and we will do a little activity.
Hello, friends. How do you like my new look? Today, we'll learn about magnets and magnetism. Hey, buddy, don't worry. Let me help you. Surprised? It's not a magical instrument. It's a magnet. A magnet is a rock or a piece of metal that can pull certain kinds of metal towards itself. The force of magnets is called magnetism. There are three main types of magnets. Temporary magnets. In this type, when the magnetic field is removed, the object gradually loses its magnetism. Permanent magnets. Once they're magnetized, these objects do not easily lose their magnetism. Electromagnets. These are used when a very, very strong magnet is necessary. An example is thermal radiation. Magnetism works over a distance. This means that a magnet does not have to be touching an object in order to pull it. Now, see this? Every magnet has both a north and a south pole. The magnetic force in a magnet flows from the north pole to the south pole, and it creates a magnetic field around a magnet. If you try to push the south poles together, they repel each other. Two north poles also repel each other. That means like poles repel. Turn one magnet around. And the north and the south poles are attracted to each other. Unlike poles attract.
Hey guys, so I showed you this chart that I made, and I want to kind of go over it for just a minute with you guys. We first talked about the push and pull, and how when you push something, you're pushing it away from your body. And when you pull something, you are pulling it towards you. So push is away and pull is towards you. Some other things we're going to talk about is magnetism, gravity, and friction, and how those three play a part in forces and motion. Today's lesson is all about magnetism, and I'm going to come a little closer so we can read it. Magnetism is a force that pulls metals towards a magnet. So something metal, now it can't be any kind of metal. There's different kinds of metal that aren't attracted to magnets, but the ones that are, any metal material that is rich in iron, cobalt, and nickel are going to be magnetic. Those are the three secret materials that make something magnetic. Now, I have some magnets here with me that I want to show you how they attract. First, I have this little, I don't know what it is. It's plastic, but it has magnets on the ends. This is something that my husband has to use for work, but I thought, hey, I can use that. So there's two pieces, and whenever you put it a certain way, it attracts. It attracts the magnet on each side, and it is very strong, like it sticks. But when I flip it this way, if you could feel this, you would feel that it's not getting any closer. It is repelling it. And when something repels, that means it does not attract. It is pushing it away. So this side, it attracts it. It is magnetic. This side is repelling the materials. Now, Why did one side work and one side didn't? Well, if you remember the little video I just shared, there are two different poles in a magnet. There's the North Pole and the South Pole. And you have to have, I cannot get this. You have to have them a certain way to get them to stick. So opposite ends attract. So a North Pole sticks to a South Pole. But if it's like poles, it doesn't stick unless it's wanting to go to the other side. So right now it's repelling because it's like poles. As soon as I flip it over, it sticks. That is so interesting. I also have something here that's magnetic that I have just laying around the house, and that is trains. We have lots and lots of trains at our house. So let's look at these 3 trains. They all are made of plastic, but they have a magnetic piece to them. Now remember, magnets are made with materials that are very rich in iron, cobalt, and nickel. So I can't stick to the magnet part to the plastic part. Magnets are not magnetic to plastic or wood or rubber. They won't stick. They have to be connected to another part of a magnet, like this. Get that. Those ends stick. Let's see if this one will. Oh, this one does not stick. So what should I do? I should flip it around. There we go. And now it's ready to ride. So I have found lots of materials in my house that are magnetic and that I can kind of play with and see how it sticks, how it attracts, or if it repels. I have a soda can right here. To me, this is metal. Like, it's not wood, it's not rubber, it's not plastic, really. It looks metal. I'm going to see if a magnet will stick to it. It does not stick. Now, there are metals called aluminum. Aluminum does not have the magnetic materials in them to make it stick. I also have tried some other items in my house and outside my house that you guys will see on tomorrow's lesson. And it's really interesting. It was a fun lesson to do, to see what things I have outside my house that contain the materials iron, cobalt, and nickel to cause it to be magnetic. So for today, I want you guys to go outside and find some things that are magnetic, but also I want you guys to be working on push and pull. I want you to go pick some flowers or go kick a ball and see what things you can do outside with push and pull. And we're also going to be starting to integrate some magnets in today's lesson and tomorrow's lesson. So you guys stay tuned for tomorrow, and we will continue doing our magnet lesson, and I'll see you then.